Hello everyone, it's Penelope and I'm sitting outside. It finally cooled off a little bit. It's pretty late in the afternoon. Actually, it's going to be dark in about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit sooner. And um, I've been doing a lot of stuff today. I've been working with my baby chickens. And I've also been working on my preps, making sure that I've got all my cans rotated and I have all of my other goods all rotated and checking dates. And I went to a live prepper channel, very popular prepper channel, and they were talking about conspiracies. Now, I told you I'm not a fear monger. I'm not going to try to throw fear out there to you. But what I am is someone who wants to have you be prepared for any situation. You hear Clea, she's thirsty. Fresh rainwater, which will be dumped in just a minute. Um, anyway, with all of this rainy season, we've had a really rainy season. We've had flooding. There's been a lot of bad things occurring because of all of this rain, you know, and I do think that there's going to be a food shortage. I also think that there's going to be some issues with malaria and some of the other mosquito-borne diseases. I think it's very, very important to prep and prepare for mosquito situations this year. I think you should make sure that your property has no standing water. Now, the water that you heard her drinking from will be dumped before morning, but every day that it rains, I let it fill up and let the birds drink, and then I dump it by evening time. But something I really think that you need to get is your bug sprays. I think it's very important. I've been getting bug sprays on discount clearance sales at Dollar General. This is the Off, and this is Cutter. And I do keep this like right in my kitchen. I keep these two, and then I have more stockpiled upstairs. Um, I think it's very important that we get this under control. If you don't like bug spray, find someone that sells Avon. Get some Skin So Soft, because I think that we are going to see a real situation with mosquitoes this year. So first things first, standing water. Make sure you take care of it, and make sure that you have bug repellent. Very important. Make sure you check all your screens in your house. Make sure that no mosquitoes can come in. Um, Maybe citronella candles when you're sitting outside. Just things like that. Make sure that you are prepared for any mosquito situation. Now, when we talk about prepping, for me, it is to be prepared for anything. Now, when I listen to these bigger prepper channels, I'm like, what the heck? They go all the way back to 9/11. 9/11 to me was a wake-up call that the United States is not as safe, as we have grown accustomed to thinking it is. So for me, um, being prepared is more of an economic situation or a food shortage situation or a bad winter or power outages, things like that. But I do think that there are other things to be prepared for. Like I said, mosquitoes, mosquito borne. I'm seeing them fly around here, but I've done sprayed myself, so they're kind of staying away from me. I even sprayed my dog when she walked out the house. I was like, yeah, let me spray you. So, you've got to be very prepared for things like that, especially at certain times of the year. Um, but when they start talking about 9/11 and it's a conspiracy, that I really have an issue with that, because you're starting to try to bring forth your opinions instead of facts. The facts are is we need to be prepared as a nation for anything. And individually, we need to prepare for anything that we may need. So when I watch these preppers, it really makes me want to just come back on and say, hey, buy some bug spray. We're having a rainy season. That means lots of mosquitoes. You know, buy as much meat as you can put in your freezers so that way you have meat stocked up. Buy as much corn based products as you can get that you need, that you use every day. Buy toilet paper, stockpile it. You know, So as a squirrely prepper, that's what I do, and I just wanted to come on and say, be prepared for mosquitoes. I've got one buzzing pretty close to me right now, and that water's going to get dumped. And I'm going to walk right around here and see if there's anything else that filled up during the rain today, because I don't want any mosquito larvae. So you all have a great day, and always be prepared for anything. See, the sun's going down. So I'm going to do an update on the chickens tomorrow. I'm going to show you a toy, and we're going to watch them play with this toy, and I think it's going to be fun. So you all have a great day, evening. It is evening. Have a great evening, and I will probably see you all in the morning with a fresh video with the chickens early in the morning. Bye, y'all.